Stanley, come here! You can play the game! He's not picky! Come here! Come here, Chris! He's not picky! He's not gonna be animalistical. Yes, come here, Grizz! Come here! Come here! Just play the game. Be a good boy. Alright, sit. 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 If you do a good job, and you get the best ending, you get a doggy treat, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put the headset on your ears, okay? So don't get scared. Okay, hold on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Oh. No! No, no! Chris, come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. Hold on, Mr. Narrator. I'm technical difficulties. Alright, Chris. Now in control of Stanley. Okay? Okay? Grizz, this is why we never play video games together, okay? Go look for Dad, okay? Go keep an eye out for Dad, okay? Sorry, Mr. Narrator. I'm still the same decomposing corpse that you made mockery of twice now. I guess I'm ready to continue.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, we're gonna go downstairs. Nope, locked. Ooh, fire hose. Ooh, under the stairs. Because I can't jump. It's the parking garage. Will I find my car?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Why not?
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
That always
happens. In such a
happens.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Indeed.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
What
And
state
as
are we
Stanley
in?
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for
What?
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Like, why is
I'm
this car?
dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What the? No!
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too.
Whoa!
It was so much
What?
fun.
This is cool!
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then
Wait,
perhaps
what?
the strangest
How did we get back
question
here?
of them all entered Stanley's head. One, he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I don't know.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me.
I was
thinking about
just
how
in
it's
here.
describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was
There's a
Stanley
car.
simply deceiving himself?
We skipped the
Believing
car.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
There's
as
the car.
he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this
There's
was in
the car.
fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I always hated
So he
this is a
closed his
dream.
eyes gently, and
No.
he invited himself to
No.
wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through
No.
with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Apparently Stanley
My
doesn't
life
want
is
kids.
normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope. Look at that poor paint
Stanley
job.
began screaming. Please, someone, wake
What
me
the
up.
heck?
My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Am I getting
must be.
chased?
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
No. Damn it.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, sweet!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to